Dark skies, guys. And can you see here on my windshield, we got a little bit of rain falling on us. You can maybe see it a little bit here on the side window too. And it's supposed to start raining pretty hard any time now, any minute here. It's supposed to really start to rain. And so I'm kind of just down here waiting at the moment for when the rain hits, because I don't really want to be down here during the rain, because even though I was talking about how the road held up nicely in the rain, I don't want to have to drive up it when it's wet and rainy, because then that might turn into a disaster. It might get muddy when, like, during the storm. So anyway, I'm just kind of waiting here for when it's gonna start to rain, and then I was gonna drive out. I came down here because I wanted to back my van down here and just kind of get a look at different ways I could park it, because last time where it was parked, I didn't have it exactly parked how I wanted, and it was a pain in the neck to turn it around to drive out. So I determined that backing in was really the thing to do in this scenario. So I backed in, and I think that what I'm gonna do from now on when I camp down here is I'll set it up so the back doors are my main doors that I'll be going in and out of. They'll be the ones pointed towards the campfire. I think that's what's going to work out best, so that I can park down here on a level spot and be able to go in and out fairly easily. Anyway, I was just down here testing that out, but I thought I would show you. I just cleaned up my van. Everything is all organized back here, a little bit nicer than it was. Again, just kind of taking it one little bit at a time, playing with things and moving things around, and figuring out what's gonna work and what's gonna be functional. And I decided that putting the milk crate here underneath the bed, it's too, I made it too tight apparently. I measured it so it would be exactly enough space, so it would slide in, and my thought was that, oh, if it's exactly enough space, it'll be tight so it doesn't slide in and out. But turns out it's just tight, and it's way too difficult to pull the thing in and out, so I can't be bothered to do that. So I've got this milk crate here bungee strapped to the bottom of this chair, and it just has a couple random things in it, my paper towel, my tripod, and a dustpan, and then I just threw the trash can in there also, which I need to empty. These clippers, I don't probably think I would carry those all the time, but they were in here because I was using them down here on the campsite. And this is a old army shovel I was keeping in here too, and I just had this underneath the seat over here. And I was thinking it'd be cool, it would look kind of cool if I had it mounted on the door. And so I just have these eye hooks screwed into the door there with a bungee strap, and it's just looped through, hanging there. And you know, it really doesn't move around a whole lot while you're driving. It's tight enough that it's not an issue. And then if we look over here, you can see my bungee cord. I took the cord and hooked it around the edge of the plywood there to pin the stove down to the table so it doesn't move. Disconnected my propane and stuff. And I got this cutting board, which I just took out of the kitchen, and I'll probably have to leave that back in the house. I don't think my parents would be too happy if I just full-on stole their cutting board. So yeah, I probably gotta bring that back in the house at some point, but it's out here for now. Also, if you saw my last video where I was cooking, you saw kind of how I was doing things. Well, I moved it around, so now the cooler is out on the end here, which makes that easier to get at. And then over here, I have the pillows and stuff covering it at the moment. But I have a bigger crate. This is like the width and a half of a regular milk crate, and it's just bigger to keep all my dishes in, because they really had to be packed in tight to fit in one milk crate, and plus this big one could not fit in it at all, but it fits over the top of this crate here pretty well, and it's a lot less digging around. If I need dishes, I can just, you know, move this pan. And obviously if I'm cooking, 90% of the time I'm cooking on this big pan, so I just put this big pan on my grill, and then I can just reach down here and grab whatever cooking supplies I need. But yeah, anyway, just a little update video in the meanwhile here. Things are just so weird right now in the world, and who knows when it's going to go back to normal. I certainly don't. But I hope that people still want to watch some videos, and so I'm still going to do some creating, and I got a few, you know, ideas of some things I want to do camping out down here. I also want to do some mountain biking videos coming up, so, you know, I'm going to try and stay busy making videos and stuff like that. Well, it must be starting to rain a little bit more. I'm starting to hear a little bit of it on the roof. It's pretty faint. One thing, I think I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again. I had backed into a tree, and where my spare tire is, the spare tire hit the tree, and it pushed my whole door in here, and ruined my back doors. So I really need to replace these, and it's awful because there's this gap here, and you can see light through there. That's just a horrible gap, and I just feel a ton of cold air coming in through there. I'm going to take a pillow and cover it, leave it like that, block a little bit of it from coming in, but it's just terrible. I need new back doors. Anyway, like I said, I'm just gonna let you go because I've been rambling on for too long now, and I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and go ahead and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, but if you're watching this video, I think it's safe to say you're definitely subscribed. I don't think any newcomers will probably be clicking on this one, but thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.